Maxwell, the new man of the crease. Oh my goodness gracious me! What has happened there? How's that?
What's he doing? Do you think he was having a bad dream or something, or?
These are some of the dumbest, funniest, and most jaw-dropping zero IQ moments that have ever happened on a cricket field. Moments that make you stop and say, wait, what just happened? New Zealand are supposed to be one of the best fielding sides on the planet, like clean work, sharp brains, zero nonsense. But in this moment, they paid full tribute to chaos. Against West Indies, Zachary Folks bowls one and Romario Shepherd smacks it toward the boundary. Easy situation. One catch, two fielders waiting under it. Sounds safe, right? Wrong. Both New Zealand fielders run in, then slow down, then hesitate, then mentally ask each other, bro, who's gonna take it? No call, no shout, no confidence. Just pure confusion in HD. The ball drops perfectly between them, like it chose peace, rolls away, and casually turns into a boundary. The crowd laughs, the batters smile, and somewhere, fielding coaches around the world feel a disturbance in the force. That moment was so awkward, it felt less like elite cricket and more like a WhatsApp group project where nobody knows their role. In a Big Bash League game where Maxwell batting for the Melbourne Stars, Ryan Difffield steaming in for Brisbane Heat, Maxwell decides to get fancy, walks down the pitch like he's about to launch it into the parking lot, then halfway through goes, nah, wait, this ball is nowhere near me. He casually leaves it, like a Sunday net session. Except, surprise, the ball decides to swing back in like it's magnetized to disaster, crashes straight into leg stump, and Maxwell is just standing there, stunned, bowled, soul temporarily disconnected. It was so stupid that even the commentators sounded personally offended, and everyone watching just burst out laughing because what else do you even do after that? Cricket has a special category of players who are remembered less for runs and more for absolute brain malfunctions. And Mushfiqur Rahim sits comfortably on the throne. This is the same guy who once celebrated before actually winning a match against India, and here he decided to outdo himself. So picture this test match against New Zealand. Kyle Jamieson bowls one, Rahim defends it nicely. Ball pops up and starts trickling behind him. Now, instead of chilling for half a second like a normal human being, Rahim suddenly panics like the ball is a live grenade rolling toward his stumps. In full reflex mode, he straight up uses his hand to swat the ball away. Not the bat, the hand, like he forgot which sport he's playing. The umpires look at each other, and then it hits them, obstructing the field. Out. Just like that. Rahim basically said, "Don't worry guys, I'll handle my own dismissal today." And cricket fans everywhere couldn't stop laughing at how he literally eliminated himself from the mat. They say on a cricket field, the one who stands out gets remembered. But Labuschagne took that idea a little too seriously. This is a test match against England. Pat Cummins bowls one that misses the bat by a mile and flies clean into the wicketkeeper's gloves. Normal delivery, zero edge, everyone relaxed. Except Marnus. Out of nowhere, he starts appealing like he just heard the loudest nick in human history. Full confidence, full conviction, hands up, eyes wide. And then comes the awkward reality check. He slowly looks around and realizes not a single teammate is appealing with him. Not the keeper, not the slips, not even someone pretending. Instead, the batter, the umpire, and literally every fielder are just staring at Marnus like, bro, what are you seeing that we're not? The appeal dies mid-air, the confidence evaporates, and the look on his face instantly turns into pure regret. One of those moments where you wish the ground could just open up and swallow you whole. People always joke that only cameramen lose focus during cricket matches, but sometimes the players themselves are mentally on a whole different planet. This happens in a test match between Bangladesh and South Africa. A South African batter smacks a clean cut shot, the ball flying straight towards square where Mendy Hassan is stationed. Perfect catching height, perfect angle, gift wrapped. Except Mendy is absolutely not present in the moment. Man is vibing, lost in his own thoughts, staring into the void like he's waiting for a bus. He doesn't even see the ball coming. Next thing you know, the ball crashes straight into him. No hands, no reaction, just pure shock. Mendy goes down hard, instantly in pain, and the mood flips real quick. A stretcher gets called, he's taken off the field, and everyone's left wondering what thought was so important that it made him forget there was literally a cricket ball headed straight on his body. There was a time when jaunty roads made runouts look like superhero scenes, flying through the air, instant impact, crowd losing their minds. Now cut to this moment, where a Zimbabwe fielder clearly watched those highlights a few too many times and thought, yeah, I can do that too. Afghanistan are trying to sneak a quick single. Total chaos in the middle, mix-up happens, and Usman Ghani is stuck mid-pitch like his game just lagged. This should be an easy runout. Simple throw to the keeper, job done. But nah, this fielder chooses violence. He decides he'll run it in himself like it's an action movie climax. Problem is, while he's sprinting with dreams of glory, Ghani suddenly wakes up, turns around, and bolts back to the crease. And guess what? Ghani makes it back first, safe. The keeper is standing there watching this disaster unfold in silence. After seeing that, you just know something was said behind the stumps. Go on, comment and tell me what you think the wicketkeeper said to that fielder. Everyone knows Marnus Labuschagne batting style looks like Steve Smith's long-lost twin. Same movements, same chaos, same energy. But this time, while trying to copy Steve, Marnus completely set himself up. Stuart Broad bowls one targeting leg stump, and Marnus decides he's going to do that Smith thing, shuffling way across to cover off stump like he's solving a puzzle. Only problem, he clearly had zero idea where the ball was actually pitching. Mid-movement, his balance just gives up, feet slip, timing disappears, and before he can even react, the ball sneaks through and crashes straight into the stumps. Bold, clean. Marnus just stands there for a second like his brain is buffering, probably wondering how imitation turned into self-sabotage. That moment felt like Steve Smith highlights playing in his head, while reality politely reminded him, bro, this is still real cricket. After Mehdi Hassan's nap session on the field, let me introduce you to another Bangladeshi fielder who clearly forgot he was on duty. This time, it's Najmul Hussain Shanto, posted in the slips, the place where you're supposed to be extra alert. West Indies batter gets an outside edge. The ball flies straight towards slip, basically screaming, catch me. But Shanto looks like his soul has temporarily left his body. No movement, no dive, not even a finger twitch. Hands stay glued to his sides like he's been paused by a remote. The ball casually passes right next to him and rolls away to the boundary while Shanto just stands there, frozen, watching it happen in slow motion. It was one of those moments where you replay it and still can't believe a professional slip fielder decided to go AFK right when the ball came his way. All right, here comes another Bangladesh moment that had everyone laughing before they could even process what just happened. This is India A versus Bangladesh A, last ball of the match. India A need 4 runs to win. Pressure situation, crowd locked in. The batter swings, misses the boundary, and the ball goes straight to the fielder. Game over, right? Max 1 run. Bangladesh already celebrating in their heads. But nope, the Indian batters decide, why not try a double on the last ball? Chaos mode activated. The fielder panics and fires the throw toward the keeper like his life depends on it. And then, disaster. The keeper fumbles it completely. Ball slips away, classic overthrow. 1 run becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and suddenly, the impossible happens. The match that Bangladesh had basically won gets dragged into a super over. From guaranteed victory to bonus cricket, all thanks to one buttery pair of hands. If confusion had a highlight reel, this moment would be playing on loop. You remember those childhood games where the ball vanished into the grass and everyone started crawling around like detectives? South Africa basically recreated that scene on an international ground. The ball gets stuck between the boundary cushions, completely disappears, and Vernon Philander is out there with the ball boy, lifting covers and searching like they've dropped a contact lens. Meanwhile, here's the funniest part. The cameraman sitting miles away has already tracked the ball, zoomed in on it, and the footage is literally playing on the giant screen for the whole stadium to see. Everyone knows where the ball is, everyone except Philander, who's still committed to his treasure hunt under the covers. It goes on long enough to feel awkward until Aiden Markram finally walks in, casually pulls the ball out from between the cushions, and ends the confusion like, bro, it was right here the whole time. Absolute playground energy at the highest level. But then, you have players who manage to get run out even after making it back to the crease. I'm talking about the English legend Alastair Cook. During a test match against India, Cook was at the non-striker's end. He stepped out a bit looking for a run, but the fielder fired a throw back at the stumps. Now, Cook was right in the line of the throw. He thought the ball was going to hit him, so he instinctively lifted his bat to dodge it. And the ball went right underneath and smashed into the stumps. But it's not just batters who have brain fades. Even wicket keepers make bizarre mistakes. A drama unfolded during an India-Australia women's game. Alyssa Healy had the ball, and the batter was caught wandering out of the crease. Healy executed the stumping quickly, but she made a massive error. She held the ball in one hand, but broke the stumps with the other. Since the hand holding the ball didn't touch the stumps, it wasn't out. And finally, let's end the video with the best one. Inzamam drives the ball straight to Reina, who fields it and throws it back. I'm not sure if Reina was aiming for the stumps or the keeper, but Inzamam suddenly decided it was time for some defensive practice. He blocked the throw with his bat while he was clearly out of his crease. India appealed for obstructing the field, and he was given out in the most bizarre way possible. So guys, that was my favorite moment from the list. Which one was yours? Let me know in the comments below. Now you tell me in the comments which moment made you pause the video and laugh the hardest. And if you want to watch, this was just the tip of the iceberg. I have a whole playlist full of bizarre cricket moments. Click on this video right now.